Transitioning from being a Marine to a civilian was very hard. I lost my purpose. I lost the drive that I had. That is a very dark and lonely place to be. It took me surrendering to myself to get the help that I needed. At my very first Wounded Warrior Project event, I met Ray Pizarro. He told me, you need to have the courage to forgive yourself for the things you've done in the past. I got it tattooed on my hand. One night, my depression kept telling me, we can end this. And just before I was about to pull the trigger, I looked down at my hand, and that's what saved my life that night. That was the beginning of my incredible journey with the Wounded Warrior Project.
See how we help warriors combat stigma at woundedwarriorproject.org/combat stigma.
To say parental discretion is advised, Eric tipped me off that this involves two guys. When you get two guys on the phone, sometimes it gets a little raunchy.
Well, let's see if maybe they surprise us.
You never know how guys are.
Okay.
They like to curse a little bit.
If you go to krve.com, you can contact Eric and tell him why you want to be on this segment. It's called Revenge, where somebody messed with you, you got them back, but they don't know you got them back until you get on the phone with us and we conference y'all in and you tell them you got them back and what you did. So let's get Matt on the phone and find out what he did. Good morning, Matt.
Hey.
Hey, Matt. What's going on? Why do you need to be with us on Revenge?
Because I'm a little ticked off at my friend, Rob.
Uh-huh.
We used to be good friends. Now we've kind of drifted apart since he's gotten married. Not just because he's gotten married, but I don't know, he's gotten lazy or stupid or just dissatisfied with his life, but he's just become kind of a jerk.
Oh, fun times.
Like
That's
a jerk in
fun.
what way? Like,
Your
I mean,
friend
You just
turns
got a
into
lot
a jerk.
there. Lazy, stupid,
He's
jerk.
like kind of riding the tails, kind of just the schnurr. I don't know how to explain. Like, we're out hanging out, he'll always show up and just kind of tag along with us, and he just doesn't know how to behave in
no,
public.
hang on a second. Are you guys all married or just he is married?
No, just he is married.
What's a schnurr? I've never heard that
Somebody
word.
just kind of gloms onto people and, takes advantage and, shows up right at the end. We're all hanging out, and then right when the check comes, he just ditches out.
We have one of those.
Oh, yeah. His name is
Special K.
Special Snurr.
Special schnurr.
I mean, he's married. He's constantly hitting on other women.
Oh, no.
The prime example, the reason I'm here on Revenge is because I was out on a date with this girl. She was really cool. I mean, I met her through a dating app. But we talked a lot. She's someone that I really, really wanted to get to know. I mean, not just for a one-night thing. I really wanted to get to know this girl better. Out on our first date together, a nice dinner. Things are going great. It is like one of the best dates of my life, hands down.
That's major.
And then Rob comes stumbling over with his wedding ring off.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and I'm trying to just kind of deflect it a little. I'm like, hey, yeah, I know this is Rob, and I had to say my friend Rob because he was like, hey, man, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, man.
Gets to go to the bathroom. I come back, and she is, supremely pissed off. She's like, take me home right now.
Oh,
Rob isn't there. I'm like, what's going on? And I finally, after I'm trying to do damage control, I find out he came up, blatantly, sloppily hits on her, asked for her phone number, everything. And she was just so disgusted. She just wanted to have no more part of it, and she's ghosted me.
From the girl perspective, okay, the date's going well. Do you let this guy ruin it or not? Well, whatever he said was so offensive, and it was only your first date. She's probably thinking, well, if this is who he hangs out with.
I don't know. There was something else that was absolutely going on, but all I could get was that he hit on her and tried to get her phone number, and that's all she would tell me.
Well, let's talk to the snurr.
The Snurr.
The schnurr. So it's Rob on the line, right? So hang on, Matt. Let's welcome him on so you can finish telling us what we don't even know. Hi, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE. Good morning, Robert.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Hey, Rob, you ever listen to the Roula and Ryan Show?
No, I'm sorry. I've never listened to your show.
Here's the thing. Matt came to us. He's a listener of our show and apparently a friend of yours. And he wanted us to get you on the phone with him to talk to us. And he is listening in. Say hi, Matt.
Hey.
Okay. What's going on, Matt?
Well, you really ticked me off. Every time we go out, I mean, you're a married guy, but you're still going around hitting on everything on two legs when you're hanging out with us. I mean, fine, if that's what you want to do, keep it to yourself. But please, you don't have to bother us with it.
That's not my fault. Women throw themselves at me. I'm sorry.
Women throw themselves at you?
Hey, dude,
wait. Did he just say that?
Yes, he did.
I
Now
know how you feel. It sucks. It is a hard
Oh,
thing.
God,
Matt,
Eric, give me a
let me
break.
reset Rob, Matt told us that you go out without your wedding ring on. What's the story with that, dude? You're married.
So, my wife and I have an understanding. It's perfectly fine. I don't have to wear it all the time. Yeah, you don't have to wear rings all the time.
Yeah, but you do have to stay married all the time, don't you?
Exactly. Nice one.
Yeah, good point.
You gotta stay married all the time, even wearing the ring or not. Also, there was a situation with a girl he was really interested in having a great time with, and you ruined that for him.
Dude, she ghosted you because she's been blowing up my number.
Yeah, doubtful. I'd like to see proof. I'd like to see that for real.
Sorry, not sorry, dude.
Sorry, not sorry,
This
dude.
guy. So Matt, what do you want Rob to know that we don't know?
Yeah, this segment's called Revenge, so let's get to it.
I thought the perfect time to maybe give you a little taste of your own medicine was while you were out with your wife the other night.
That was you?
Had a bit of a blow up, didn't you?
What's going
What
on?
happened?
Tell him.
Well, that another one of those chicks you're so convinced that are constantly throwing themselves at you. This one, she wouldn't do it for 25, but she would do it for 50. They come over, just give you a hug, and say, what did she say, Rob?
You know what? Hole, you. You know how much trouble I'm in at home because of you? You jerk. I didn't do anything to you.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm confused. What happened?
Matt, tell him. Tell Roula and Ryan.
I saw the chick at the bar. She was hot. Gave her $50. Say, do me a favor. I described Rob. I said, do me a favor. Run over to that guy. Just give him a kiss, a little hug. Tell him you had a great time, and you'll be in touch. Something like that.
She did it.
And she did it?
In front of the wife?
Yes, in front of my wife, who basically started World War III at home.
Wow.
You, dude. I cannot believe. Why would you do that? I've done nothing to you. It's not my fault. Women are more attracted to me than you, dude.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Rob, oh my God. Rob, you didn't know that girl, but there are other girls that you have been hitting on when your wife is not around. So I guess Matt just brought that to her attention.
Although you might have helped Robert out here, because now she can say that you're the one that paid that girl to do that. I never saw that girl in my life.
Doesn't matter. Can't unring that bell.
Yeah. By the way, I thought you had an understanding with your wife. Why would she be mad?
Why would that be, Rob?
Understand that I don't have to wear my ring.
Dude, I've seen you making out with more women now that you're married than when you were single.
Oh, dude.
man.
Why are you doing that?
Liar. How dare you accuse me of that on the
How
radio?
dare I?
My wife
Jesus,
could
get a
be
grip.
listening. You don't know.
My wife could be listening. Did you hear? That's his only concern.
I guess you'll find out later if she was listening, huh?
You know what? You might think that you're putting on a fast one past your wife, but your wife knows. She's got that instinct. That's why she's so mad about this girl.
Let me guess, you're giving her the whole it's the first time thing. Oh, it's the first time anything like's ever happened. No, it's just the first time you were caught, and she knows it.
Because you paid some woman to come and accuse me of something I didn't do?
I don't know. How
I
does
don't
she know
think
that?
so.
There's no proof of that. It's your word against mine.
It's true, but she knows what she knows. And she's got the instinct. So if you can explain this away, that's fine. But I don't think this is going to get you off the hook with your wife.
Now, I think this friend circle has been broken, right?
It's been broken a while.
That's what I say. It sounds like it's been broken for a long time.
All right. Well, good times there, Matt. You got your revenge.
Stay away from this.
Now
what
you
do
got
call
to just
them,
watch
snur?
that fire explode. You just
Yeah.
let them match and
At least
walk
we got a
away.
New
Rule-
word.
Rule and Ryan dictionary.
Snur.
Schnurrer.
Schnurrer.
Schnurrer?
And then gloms all over people. It's gloms. You're funny.
There's two for you.
All right, Matt.
Thanks,
Thanks
Matt.
for listening to the show, and good luck there, Rob.
Off, you guys are going to laugh that long.
No, we're not going to last that long.
20
We
years.
just celebrated our 20th anniversary.
That's not too long. Just a minute.
What?
We've been around a minute.
These guys have been mean lately.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Was it the guy called us boring?
That
Yep.
guy. He's boring.
Well, he was definitely
Oh
boring.
my God, he was terrible.
It's like the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah,
If
come
you
on,
go to
dude.
krve.com, you can be part of any of the things that we do here on the Roula and Ryan Show. We'll be happy to help you guys out like we just helped out Matt. Coming up next, we have a listener line call that needs our urgent attention. What happens when you plan a great birthday celebration and then you lose your relationship over it? We'll explain, and you'll give this person some help next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
You've got a problem.
Please don't panic.
Hit Roula and Ryan's panic button.
Please give me the answer.
On KRBE.
All right, our listener line number is 713-278-VENT. And sometimes we bump you to the head of the list when it's clearly a situation where somebody is going through a very stressful time. This came in last night.
713-278-8368. Lock it into your phone. Put it in one of your contacts, and that way you have us at all times. Let's hear what the big emergency is. Here we go.
I was in a relationship with my boyfriend for 3 years, and we were planning my birthday party, celebration. I turned 30. This had been in the works since December. He didn't get his passport on time, so before I left, literally hours before I left, he tells me that if I go on that trip, when I come back, he would be gone. I'm really broken because I did go on the trip. I had already invested all this money on it. I was going with friends that he had met. They're all married. I came back and my apartment is empty. He's gone. He left behind every single little card I ever gave him, or every note, or every thoughtful, sweet nothing I ever gifted him. Am I going crazy? Does it justify it? It's people that he already met. It's people that he knew. They're not party animals or anything. They're all married couples. Am I in the wrong here? I need some help because I am losing my mind. I came back to a note saying that, asking me if it was worth it.
What a jerk this guy
She
is.
did herself a favor.
Yeah, exactly. The jealousy, that was a preview of jealousy to come.
Oh,
exactly
absolutely.
right.
Good thing you went.
He had from December until June to get his passport. He didn't do it, so he wants to punish her because he can't go.
No. Yep.
And she's
That
going
was a
with
control
all
thing.
the couples were married.
Yeah,
on
he
this
was
trip.
mad. He was mad he couldn't control her. He was like, what? You're going to go without me? What? Hello, it's her 30th birthday. You've had 6 months to get it together. And for him to, no.
And then to give
He did
back
you a favor and you're not
everything,
crazy. Caller, you're not crazy.
Every love letter, every little sweet thing that she did for him, he left that.
I'm hoping there's more to this.
Like, what do you mean?
What else?
More
What led
layers,
to
like,
this?
Because that's just stupid.
Like, was there
Straight
like
up,
a build-up
it
of
has to
other
be a-
things that he's done?
Yeah,
Straight up,
Yeah,
you're
sure.
better off without this.
For sure,
guy.
there's got to be build
Amad's
up.
trying to call her right now.
Yeah, I got her number
She's
off the
on
listener line.
Line 1.
Oh, let's ask
All
her.
right, let's talk to her.
Oh.
What do I call you by your name or do I change your name to the name I want to just pretend like is your name?
Yeah, you can change it.
Okay, let's just call you Jane. Jane Doe. Jane's on the line. Jane, did you have other little nuggets of instances where this boyfriend was very controlling, possessive, jealous of you, and then that was like the final thing? He just showed you who he is by clearing out the apartment when you were gone?
Well, so he was always a little bit against traveling. Last year, I traveled quite a bit, and I traveled by myself. And then I think the last straw for me was in November. I went to a wedding, and when I returned, I was like, that's it. Like, I'm done traveling alone. And he was like, no, I'm so sorry. Things are going to change. I promise you I'm going to start traveling with you moving forward. And so that was his promise. And yet he waited until March to renew his passport, yet somehow, he was upset that it didn't arrive on time, and it's on me that he said it was a sign that it didn't arrive on
Yeah, but
time.
that was 3 months ago. I mean, it
Why
doesn't
doesn't he
take 3
travel?
months.
Why doesn't he not like traveling? Is it anxiety? Is he just
So
a
they happened when
homebody?
he was a kid?
What's the reason for that part?
Honestly, I don't know. He doesn't really like to travel. He doesn't like spending money. So I think it comes down to that, spending money.
So he's a cheapskate.
So basically, everyone on text is right, and we're right. He did you a favor. It doesn't feel good the way he served it to you, but oh my gosh.
How old is he?
How old are you guys? Well, she was just turning
She's
30.
just
How
turned
old is
30.
he?
How old is he, though?
He's 30. He's 41.
Oh,
so
come
he-
on.
No, he has got no
Oh,
excuse.
my
You are
gosh.
so
Come
better off without
on.
this guy.
I know.
You're not going
I
crazy.
told him.
When I heard your voice and it sounded really broken up on the listener line, I just feel bad that he put you through this for 3 years. I mean, you're better off without this guy.
Yeah, and it was really heartbreaking because when I walked into the apartment, obviously everything was gone. And he left me a letter, and the letter is so harsh. I think that's what got me questioning myself.
Like harsh,
He
like what's
mentioned-
it?
Is he taking pot shots at you?
Like,
Yes,
he said something like, oh, we made a promise not to travel without another. And I'm like, no. In my mind, I'm like, you promised me. He compared me to Eve from Adam and Eve. And he was like, she had a choice and you chose.
Oh,
like, now it's mine.
Oh, this guy is messed up.
Here, let me tell you this,
He
Jane.
is
On
awful.
text, you know how our listeners know everything. People think that he has a warrant out for his arrest, and that's why he
That's what
can't
I was
travel.
thinking.
Or he's so behind on child support for a child you don't know about that he can't travel.
Or is he on probation?
Or illegal?
What's his
no.
history?
know his daughter. He does have a daughter, and he has an excellent relationship with her.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that's not it. They're very close, and so I don't. I doubt that's it. He's very close to his family. I know them all. They're all really cool. He's just. He's different from them. And
Maybe I missed the part of the. Did you say like when? I'm just trying to think. How long has this been now?
Yeah, when did this
He
happen?
moved out. When did he move out? Did you say that?
On Saturday. My trip was
Left on
last.
Saturday.
Well,
Okay,
that's
my
no.
trip was last Monday. I traveled out like at 5 a.m. And he tells me this on Sunday, like at 9:30 in the evening. He's like, if you leave, I'm going to be gone when you come back.
He's a self-centered narcissist.
I want to know what's happened since. Is that what you're going to ask him?
Nothing. Like, he hasn't reached out, but I also don't want to reach out because I'm like, what the heck? Like, you did this to me. Like, I don't want to reach out to you.
Right.
No way.
No, don't reach
Stand
out
your
to
ground.
him.
Do not. He's hoping that you cave.
What's your question, Sam?
Jane, did you say how long you were in a relationship with him?
3 years.
3 years. And you lived together. Like, this wasn't...
Yes.
How long did you live in the same apartment or same place together?
Well, we moved into this place back in December, but before that, we lived in another place for a year and a half.
What about your...
Okay.
Oh,
So
my God.
That means his daughter...
Like, that's serious.
His daughter would come and stay with you guys for a weekend?
Yeah, well, his daughter is 21
Okay.
and lives somewhere else, and so she would come and visit every so often, but they would always speak and FaceTime, and her and I were really close as well.
Listen, Jane,
weird.
for those just tuning
Wow.
in, Jane left us a message on the listener line. She just got back from her 30th birthday celebration, which was long time planned for more than 6 months. And her boyfriend of 3 years told her the night before, like hours before, really, because it was 9:30 at night and your flight was at 5 hours before. If you go on this trip, I'm breaking up with you. And when she went with all of their friends that he knows and came back, he'd cleaned out the apartment and left her a terrible note about herself and left her every card she ever gave him.
That's like mental
So a lot of
abuse.
people on text at 37530, Jane, are saying you saved yourself years of misery.
Yeah.
This behavior never changes. He is a narcissist, and you just did yourself
What
a
about
huge
money?
favor.
Like, is his name on the lease? Like, can he just...
I mean, yeah, he kind of left me high and dry. I think what makes all of this so difficult is that, yes, the situation sucks, but our day-to-day, life every day was so great. And so it always was an issue when it came to traveling, which you travel only a few times a year, right? And so now, like, I'm walking into my house, my apartment, and I'm waking up and doing my little morning routine, night routine, whatever it is. And it just feels I'm so sad. I'm sad.
Yeah, because you loved him. You loved him, and he was in your life every day.
You're
now he's
so
gone.
composed. I'd be a mess.
Yes, good point.
I know, you're pretty...
But you're, like,
You're
really
probably more
composed.
shocked, right?
Yeah.
Are you still in shock, Jane?
I'm in shock, and I'm like, wait, am I wrong? Because this letter kind of turns everything around. Like, I chose...
No. That's what narcissists do.
that's
They
what he
turn it
wanted
around. They gaslight you. I mean, I know people use that word a lot, but that is the definition.
Where do you think he's
of
at
it.
right
Yeah.
now? Like, is he staying...
Yeah, where'd he go? Where's he sleeping?
Does he have a lot of money?
I think for him to just be able to pick up and leave so suddenly, I think he probably just went to stay at his mom's, or in the meantime, I don't know. But
what are they
guys,
telling
like,
now?
the
What
thing-
do you think he's telling, like, his 21-year-old daughter, and he's telling his
I
parents?
have no idea.
Yeah, because anybody who hears this is not going to side with him.
Yeah, he's got to spin
Well,
it.
he's going to spin it. He's not going to say, hey, guess what? I gave her an ultimatum if she goes on this trip because I was too stupid and didn't get my passport in time, that if I can't go, you can't go.
And she's been on a lot of
or
trips
I'm
the last
leaving.
year.
For her 30th birthday.
Spent a lot of money, which, we wanted to save for something.
For what?
And, he'll just...
I mean, he's not traveling.
This is a narcissist.
Oh, it was just a lot of things. And he took the shower curtain. He took the olive oil, like the pettiest things.
He took the shower curtain.
Shower.
Hold on, the olive oil. You better stop.
EVO is not cheap.
This guy.
I think he got
That's
out.
everything
at
I
a good
gave
time.
him. Like, why didn't he just throw that away? He could have thrown it away if he didn't want it, but instead he left it behind, like purposely wanting
He's trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
He's trying to inflict damage.
This is
Control, manipulation.
Well, and here's the screwy thing, y'all, for all of this. Because for Jane, in her real life right now, in her apartment with no shower curtain and missing olive oil, she's got, it's like you have no closure. You have no closure because although you don't want to seek him out because you can't be with someone who treats you this way,
right.
You want to have closure. Like you're going to just
So
up and
weird.
run out like this?
But Roula,
And take
this is the one instance.
Take the shower curtain?
This is the one instance. We do closures on Wednesday. This is one instance where I don't think you should get closure. I mean, I think you just need to be
your
done
body.
with him and never hear from him again.
Yeah, easier said
going
than
to
done,
manipulate.
You guys live near each
He's
other?
going to manipulate.
Like, do you know where... If he's staying at his mom's house, do you guys live near that area? So, like, if you go to Chili's, you're going to see him over there.
You go to H-E-B?
Yeah. Like, are you
Run
into each
Do
other?
you think it'd be in the same area?
I don't know. I don't want to go out of my way to see him. I think it's just going to be so much anxiety, This,
But it's going to be anxiety thinking you might see
That's
him.
what I'm saying. If you're in the same area, you're screwed. Like, everywhere you go,
no.
you're looking over your shoulder.
No. It's in a different area, so I don't think that'll happen. But, it certainly costs a lot of confusion for me because it almost makes me think that this was an excuse and he just wanted
Probably
an out
was.
and just, you know, use this as an out. But now I'm like, but why?
But you've done nothing wrong. You just really dodged
I'm
a
like,
bullet.
Somebody said
Oh
if he
my
took the shower curtain, that means he's not going to his mom's.
Oh, he's going somewhere
planning
else.
this ahead, and he's got like a.
That's what I thought. But
He's moving in with
knowing
somebody else.
how he is,
Excuse.
I think that he would be with his mom because he doesn't want to spend money, and I don't have any like suspicion of him like being with another woman or anything like that. He really truly was like super dedicated to me. He didn't really go out. Like it was just all about me and what I wanted to do, and he was never sketchy or anything like that. I think it just comes down to
Change your locks.
Well,
money.
in all caps, Jane, people are saying, do not call him. Go enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Get away from that.
Just hope you're not pregnant or anything,
Oh, thanks a lot, Eric, for throwing that wrench in the game.
because that's usually stuff like that ends up happening somehow.
Deadbeats.
Oh, my God, guys.
Well,
Can we just let her get
That's the
one
first thing I'd do.
hurdle
I'd
at a
go take.
time?
I'd take a test. I'd be
Jane,
like,
I'm proud of you for staying strong and for
Yeah.
calling us. Hopefully
Yeah.
we helped.
but it's only
And
been
you
a
are
week.
not crazy.
Stay strong.
Only been a
Yeah.
week,
And you
but
did
if,
nothing wrong.
You are not crazy.
And he has shown you who he is, so run away.
if
Yes.
you need anything, you call us back, please.
Okay, thank you so much, you guys.
And really, give us an update if he does call you back and somehow has a totally change of heart. Like, I don't know what I
Yeah.
was thinking. I love you so much.
Oh, we'd like to talk to him.
And if he's a jerk, let us know. Like it's Donnie from Pasadena. We'll
We'll put him on blast.
put him on blast.
All right, Jane. God bless you,
Okay.
girl. Take care. Stand strong.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I hate manipulators.
that.
Cannot stand it when
Wow.
people. I mean, he turned it around on her and tried to. He tried to really do a mind screw on her to mentally inflict anguish by giving
People are
away
saying
all
she
those.
needs to check his background.
Ugh.
Do a background check. Do a background check.
People are saying change the locks.
How easy is that to do, though? Like a
Not
background
that
check.
hard.
There are
Eric does it all the
services
time
you
with those
can-
You can
IntelliSearches.
do it for
Like $20.
you get a free. You get like a month.
Yeah.
You don't have to sign up for like a year. You can do it for 1 month.
My guess is if
Sometimes
he
the
can't
free
travel.
will show you like the title of what happened.
You
You
know,
have to
20
pay to
bucks.
dig deeper and see more
Got it.
details.
But if you
Okay.
can't travel, maybe he's on probation.
But she's with him for 3 years, wouldn't she know?
Yeah, because wouldn't you be going to court and you'd be like,
Yeah. She would know that.
Be in
it's
jail?
3
Yeah, I
years
guess.
in.
Yeah.
if he doesn't go on trips, she'd kind of notice if he was
And to
gone
live
for.
together, I feel like that'd be hard to hide.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like if you got
I don't know.
arrested.
Yeah.
Man, what a way to ruin her 30th birthday too.
Jeez.
I know.
I'm sorry that happened to you because
And
you
he
probably
did it
had a
hours
fantastic
before
time
she's
on that
leaving.
trip. And then all your memory is you came back and there was no shower curtain.
Yeah.
All right,
That
guys.
is so random.
That is random.
Any men listening to this and your mate's not, tell them to go to the podcast. Listen to it. You're going to get brownie points.
Yeah.
'Cause
Because
you're
this
gonna
guy
look-
is the jerk of
Yeah.
the century.
You're going to look so much better. Just
Oh,
because you
you're
don't do the
saying
dishes
the
once in a
guy-
while. You might leave the seat up on the
At
toilet.
least I'm not that guy.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know about that, guys.
I feel like
'Cause
that-
he's so extreme. Like,
He's
so
really
what?
extreme.
But
You
you
don't
would
take
be
the
more
trash out because
appreciative
you're not
of
leaving
us.
me on my 30th birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the same.
So your
You didn't
logic
wash
is.
out the baby bottles, so now you're leaving me.
Yep.
Your logic
This
is.
whole show is about making you look better, guys.
Yes.
Man, this
well,
guy's getting
honey, I
nailed.
never gave you an ultimatum and threatened to leave you because I forgot my passport.
Yeah, see?
How about this one
Men are gross.
on text? Sociopaths are the worst. He's a terrorist.
You know what, though?
Now he's
People
getting
love to
called
throw
a
that word around,
terrorist.
but he does define a sociopath. He really does. God, what an awful man.
Somebody named Jane doesn't like that I use Jane as the ex name.
sorry.
I should have used Francesca.
That's
or
what
like
Jane's
Tabitha.
quick and easy.
Any name is going to be.
I know somebody's name.
If you said
Sorry,
Samantha,
Jane.
I'd be like, hey,
Or you-
that's rude.
Yeah,
That's
Samantha.
rude.
Adam X.
Just use her real name and just say, I'm going to use a fake name. That
Yeah,
way
but the
nobody
problem
would
with
know
that,
it.
Eric, is if somebody knows her
Ugh.
name and recognizes her voice.
I keep saying the thing. I almost said it twice.
I know. I kept saying Jane. Just say Jane. 4 letters, Jane.
Jane.
Although the Jane that doesn't like that I use Jane, she spells her name with Jayne.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's like celebrity name.
Jane. But yeah, like celebrities, like, what's your name, Jane? Okay, cool. But we're going to change the spelling and make it cooler.
Yeah.
Add a letter in there. Crazy. All right, go to the listener line 713-278-VENT. That's 8368 on your phone. The 50th anniversary of hip hop is happening, and we are going to give you all the details on that, plus more details on what you're going to win with the summer of 2023.
Here's the last text, Roula.
What's that one say?
Maybe he killed someone and wrapped them up in the shower curtain.
Oh my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, you guys are crazy.
You guys just took this for a turn.
Get off the ID channel.
Scoop's next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
I am proud to introduce
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE.
I want to remind you guys that 8:20 this morning is your first chance of the day to score in the summer of 2023. 2023, which means 3 times a day we give you something fun to do, and that makes you a finalist for $10,000. At the end of the summer, we're going to be awarding one lucky finalist the $10,000. So at 8:20 this morning, we have a chance for you to cool off at Lagoon Fest, the largest crystal clear lagoon in Texas. You get 4 tickets for that at 8:20 this morning, so you'll hang out for that. Okay, we just played Taylor Swift, Anti-Hero. She just finished in Chicago over the weekend, and it's over with her and Matt Healy.
That didn't last long.
Before it even started or anybody really cared. Okay.
Must not have been serious then.
Let's move along.
Wait, how long was she
Plus,
with
they
that
can't
dude?
go out on weekends and watch movies.
It was
since she's a little
public for
busy.
just a couple of I just feel like it was public for maybe 2 months. Maybe.
And how long? She was with the other guy, though, for years, right?
Yeah, she was with Joe Alwyn for a long time.
Just a
I actually
rebound.
thought she might marry him. 6 years? I thought she might marry him.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, but, you know.
That's a long time to do 6 years, then be with somebody right away.
Well, we don't know if they were,
About a rebound.
That's a rebound.
They just announced that they were done. Maybe
Yeah, but-
they'd been done for a long time. Like I hid the fact that I was divorced for a year off the air. Sometimes people don't want to share all that stuff.
Yeah.
You don't know. Nobody knows what happens behind closed doors.
I thought her boyfriend was in the hot seat.
He was. Matt Healy. I almost said Matt Alwyn. Joe Alwyn and Matt Healy from the 1975s, which I never heard of ever until this story broke. And so now he's like, well, got the name out there on Taylor
I like
Swift.
that band.
He was, quote, like, I guess a long time ago he was being recorded saying some unsavory things. Misogynistic.
No, really?
Perhaps
Really?
racist. I did not hear the audio.
Ooh.
I didn't either.
I hope
I just know
not.
that he was in the news for that.
Because the Swifties were like, break up with him,
Yeah.
Taylor. He's no good for
Yeah.
you. You can do better, Taylor.
No man's going to be good enough for her, according to the Swifties.
It's true.
Good point.
Hey, remember that triple strike I was telling you about yesterday morning? The writer's strike is happening, and the Directors Guild might
Yeah, I
strike, and
saw
then
that.
the SAG-AFTRA might strike. Well, the members of SAG and AFTRA voted to strike.
Ah, this sucks.
97.9% of the vote, they're striking.
This sucks. We're not going to get
That
any
means the
TV and
If I
all these
was in
streaming
Philly
shows are going to
still,
go
I
away.
don't
I'm
think
in
you
that-
worry about
I'm in that
you.
union.
What about them? They're not getting the money. They're getting ripped off.
Well, I know,
You should
but
be mad.
it
That
sucks.
I can't watch my shows. Those
Maybe
poor people-
these big
Your
companies.
daughter's about to be in this world.
I know, it's killing me, man. She goes out, she moves to L.A., and the whole damn town shuts down. I'm like, how you doing today? Well, there's the strike's going
Chili's
on.
has an opening, Dad.
Maybe it's a sign.
Yeah, this might be a
No,
sign.
don't say that.
Just have
How
her
about
rest.
theater? You go do theater.
She
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
teacher.
is. She is. Well, like I said, she's in the Groundlings, so she's doing that stuff.
At least keep busy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get to this too. The 50th anniversary of hip hop is happening, and that's happening August 11th. There's a stacked concert happening at the dreaded Yankee Stadium. Ugh, Yankees. Sorry, I'm an Astros fan. Anyway, Run DMC will be there. Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Lil Wayne, Sugar Hill Gang.
That's
Common.
the original. The Sugar Hill Gang is like the original
Sugar
first
Hill
breakthrough mainstream hip hop song of all time.
I know. I'm obsessed. DMC said, up in the Bronx where it all started, we will be celebrating this historic moment in history. I am honored to pay tribute to the culture that allowed this little shy kid from Queens to grow up and become the mighty king of rock. Tickets go on sale Friday. August 11 is hip hop's birthday because that's the date in 1973 that Back to School Jam block party happened. You can read more about it.
The Two Live Crew coming. I love.
I don't know about
Luther Campbell.
Oh yeah, they're so
raunchy.
raunchy and wrong. But as a 12-year-old, 13.
But those raps were so different from what we have today. They're so different. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
I would have to say
that was bad
Save
back
us the list
then.
of that. Just go. This was huge. In the
I would say
90s.
I don't wanna listen
the
to
people
it.
that probably did the most, the biggest breakthrough for hip hop has to be Run
You don't like
DMC. Kevin, would you agree?
I mean, I do.
Run DMC
I have
really.
a Run DMC.
They became the ones that
Onesie?
became.
for Santi.
But they were the first
I
ones.
remember you.
That's
I'm
right.
like, wait.
They
Baby
became
boy.
mainstream.
They crossed the line between rock and hip hop.
Yeah, they broke
With
the barriers.
Aerosmith, for most people.
Yeah,
who
but
didn't
they've
know
been
what
out
hip-hop
for
was.
years before that.
Right, but for those that did not know what hip hop was, that was the first mainstream video I think there was where it was Run DMC and Aerosmith. But for me, the first rap video ever, I remember watching the American Music Awards as a kid, and Will Smith won the first ever rap video category award. It was the first time they ever did rap music at the American Music Awards.
Really?
And Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff won for Parents Just Don't Understand. Or what was the other one that they had? What was the other hit? That was the first
that
one,
was
right?
kind of bubblegum, though.
But that
What
he
was
was
the
a
other one
winner.
they did?
What,
What was
Summertime?
Summertime was it?
No,
Summertime.
that was another like kitschy one. Like Parents of I gotta look up Will Smith.
That was before my
Well,
time.
that was when he was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Will
Right.
Smith, when he went solo, his Getting Jiggy With It was the first song he had as a solo artist.
No, I'm talking
that
about
broke
when
through
he
on that
was
level.
Fresh Prince.
Okay.
Gosh. Oh, Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nightmare on My Street. That was when they did about Nightmare on Elm Street. Summertime. Parents Don't Understand. Anyway, that was
Beastie
the first.
Boys in there.
That was
Love
the first
Beastie
time they
Boys.
had a category, and Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff won it. Fresh Prince, and then he got the show. Or did he have the show already?
No, the show came after the album.
Okay, so he was already famous for music
Yeah,
before
he
he got
was.
acting.
Been famous forever.
And now you know. There you go. The more you know.
It's the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
That was our rap PSA. This is brought to you by Duncan. Harris County officials announced a new pilot program dubbed Uplift Harris. That's going to give low-income residents $500 a month guaranteed income for up to 18 months. And the $500 stipends will come from the Federal American Rescue Plan Act, which is part of a $20.5 million program operated by Harris County Public Health Department. Now, you have to meet certain income requirements, and then you'll be randomly selected. If you're selected, you'll get the $500 a month for a year and a half. County leaders said they chose that dollar amount so they could reach as many people as possible. If approved, participants will not only receive money, but they'll also be tracked to see how their lives were impacted. Now, according to the USDA, a family of four pays nearly $1,000 a month for groceries. That's up from $50 from a year ago. So a family of four, it's $1,000 a month for groceries on average across America. A Missouri City resident is a $1 million winner after winning a Powerball prize back on May 27th. The lucky ticket was bought at Kroger, 6350 North Eldridge Parkway. The prize winner bought a quick pick ticket and matched all 5 numbers, but did not guess the red Powerball number. $1 million.
Hey, I'm not
though.
saying $1 million is nothing.
No.
But when
No.
you're one number off from like $270 million, it's got to hurt a little. You're like, dang it, I'm at 32.
I think
If
I
it
would
was
just
33.
Get greedy.
be so
Yeah.
grateful that I won $1 million that I don't think it would really spoil my day that I
you'd
didn't
still
get
get
the
greedy.
Powerball.
You'd still get greedy, Ryan, because your story would be, I won $1 million, but I was only one number off from $274 million.
You'd be like the guy that complains,
Nah.
I have to pay taxes on this.
No way. I'd be like thrilled to death. I mean, if I won $1 million,
To be thrilled to death to
Hey,
pay
man,
taxes.
somebody want to drop me
Nope.
$30,000 in my lap? I'll be happy with that.
well, if you pay taxes on it, you're still getting what, $600,000? I'd be pretty darn happy about that.
We missed a good rap group as well, the Fat Boys.
But I don't know their song, though.
Chubby Checker and the Fat Boys.
Yeah, the Fat Boys.
Weren't
Do
they in
the
a movie?
twist. You ever see? Yeah, they had a movie, Orderly.
Disorderlies.
Disorderlies, yeah.
I think they also did Nightmare on Elm Street. They did a rap with Freddy Krueger.
They did?
But the one guy, he always,
His cheeks were really chubby.
yeah, one of them's passed
I don't
away.
remember all of their names.
No,
I just
I don't remember their names. You don't remember
The
Chubby
Fat Boys. I remember there was a
They did
movie where
Chubby
they were,
Checker.
They did
they
the
were
twist.
orderlies, Kev, but they were disorderlies. You know, they were
Okay.
Well, that was
not
their
good
movie,
caregivers.
but they had a rap career before they got into film.
Yeah,
Right,
they were
right.
big.
I only remember Fat Boy from when Roula started at KRBE.
What does that mean? I'm a girl.
Hey, Fat Boy, gonna make you smile.
Oh my God, it was
Hey,
so
Fat
good.
Boy,
Yeah, who sings
come
that
play
song?
with me for a while.
You remember that, but you don't remember Chubby Checker and the Fat Boys?
No,
Come
God,
on.
I know that song so well.
Fat
but
Boy
I can't
go
remember.
round and round.
Oh my
Fat
God,
Boy
so
gonna
good,
make me
Kevin.
proud.
Put that in the Friday Free for All, please.
Okay.
And who sang that song? Hey,
Scooter.
Fat Boy.
Scooter sang "Hey Fat Boy."
Is that what it was? Oh God, that was the same time with
Or Maximilian.
Yeah, it was Maximilian.
Max-
Okay, and
Maximilian.
who's the one that does "When You're Cute"? Oh, you don't need no makeup. You know that one?
Yeah.
Is that the same song? When
I
you're
don't
cute,
think
you don't need no makeup. I gotta find it. It was around the same time.
remember
It was
that
about
lyric.
all the
Coming up
things
next
that
on
are
the
making
Roland
you
Ryan
feel
Show, the
bad.
history of hip hop.
And that's not even
wasn't
hip hop.
hip-hop.
Those aren't hip hop. Those are
That was
like
dance.
club songs. You give me some EDM trivia, I think I can figure it out. But everything else, I'm kind of hazy on. Coming up next, we're trying something because it's Tuesday. Try it Tuesday. But according to Eric, only 2 of the 5 of us can try this.
Yep, because I only have one, and I don't think we all want to put our mouth on this thing.
Oh man,
called-
things you didn't know you'd hear on the Real Radio Show. Do I put my mouth on that?
Shotgun.
It's called Kraken. Krakin. Kraken. And I've seen this all over social media. For some reason, they think I'm a 22-year-old and that I needed shotgun
Needed it.
beers. I gave that up. But this device looks really cool. They say it's the best way to shotgun a beer.
I'll shotgun
It
it.
keeps the mess away. I brought we have some what
Stuff.
LaCroix,
and non-alcoholic
beer. We can try.
Okay,
I didn't bring any. I don't have canned beer.
We're going to draw straws. Try it Tuesday next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Let's face it, life looks a little different. During these times, we're doing our best to keep our minds and bodies strong. And getting a flu shot helps us stay healthy, so we don't miss out on what matters. Like having game night at home. Yeah, can't do that while sick with the flu. Now imagine family movie night that your daughter can't live without. Well, that's ruined. And don't forget your uncle's socially distanced cookout. See? That's why it's important to be at our strongest. Every year, millions of people in the U.S. get the flu. Especially now, no one has time to miss out on moments that matter. So get your flu shot. Find out more at getmyflushot.org. Brought to you by the AMA, CDC, and the Ad Council.